Hello, everybody, and welcome to the workshop of the Lone Wolf Fist workshop today that I'm actually doing. I do apologize for being about 45 minutes late, 47 technically, but I'm here now. I didn't even get to finish my tea. Oh Lord, it has just been a god awful day, So let's make it better by some Lone Wolf Fist stuff. So, taking a sip of my drink. Poor Mr. Joel, if you're still in the chat, my friend, God, you waited. You waited a while. I am so sorry, my friend. So unbelievably sorry. Just today, man, it's just not been a good day at all. Not been a good day. Like, everything's come up. Everything's like ruined my day. So here we are. We're gonna have some fun. So, a couple things that we're gonna cover is how to read the dice and how does character creation actually work. And I have to say, I'm not sure if I gave Mr. Joel enough credit in my review, but he helped solve a few things for me. And truth be told, it's a lot easier than you would think. It's actually pretty easy once you grasp the concept of the situation. So, we are going to make a character. Maybe this is the character I will be playing tomorrow. I'm going to try and do a solo play. I'm going to try. No promises with the way this week's been. I think I may have to actually call it until like the weekend. But we shall see. The very first thing that we are going to do, we are going to go into the, you guys can go online to drivethrurpg.com. I'll have the link in my description at the end of the stream regarding a sheet that is called the character sheet. It's also called, this one is called the all sheet. That's not what we want. We want the all sheet FF. It's called, FF stands for form fillable. So we are going to use the form fillable sheet. It looks something like this. I'm going to quickly do a screen share. All right, here we go. This is what it looks like. All right. So, the very first step that you have to do really is coordinate with... Oh my god, this is not what I needed. There we go. Is coordinate with your GM with what kind of adventure he's going to run and, what kind of character you want to play. So the very first thing you choose is choose your character archetype. I chose a cunning character to make for my first character, but I think today we are going to go through... this does start on page... it's like way in here. I forgot how far in here it is. Alright, it does start on page 52. Alright, you got to pick if you want a strong, a cunning, or an enlightened character. What kind of character do you guys think I should make? If anyone's in chat, please go ahead and leave a quick message real quick. If not in chat, then I will roll a D4. And a D4 means I'll do something crazy and probably stupid. I'll do maybe my own a smart character. That would be cunning. All right. Mrs. Table says a smart character. It says here I got quite a few viewers, so not sure if anyone else is in chat, but we'll get there. Okay, so smart character. We'll do cunning character again. I have no problem with cunning characters. So right here, you just put for your archetype, you would just put cunning. And then we're going to just put Tabletop Junkie. I'm not sure what we're going to name him, if he's going to be a boy or a girl. And then clan. Alright, so then the next thing that you choose is your clan. I believe so. Or you can choose a clan later. Choose a clan later, that's right. It's up at the top of the page. I think that was kind of important, but I could be wrong. So, For a cunning character, we get 5 effort, 1 effortless, and then basically 2 focuses and 1 awakened chakra, 5 health, 1 aura level, 2 skill masteries, 1 form, 3 novice, and then 1 expert technique or Gupkala. Oh, Gupkala. Oh, that's where yeah. Okay. You know what? I couldn't figure out where that went before. So, so I'm going to put in 2 X's for focus. I think this is how you actually make it. So we just fill this in like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5. Oh, and then 1 effortless. And then, let's see, 1 awakened chakra. So we got heaven and hell, wood, fire, earth, metal, air, and water. What chakra should be... Now, depending on what kind of chakra you unlock, depends on what kind of skills and forms your character can take. What form do you guys think we should do? If anyone's got an idea. I did fire for one, so I want to do something a little bit different. I think we got 7 chakras here. I'm going to roll a D8. I'm going to get some dice out, you know, because I like rolling dice. Who doesn't like rolling dice? I mean, shit, we all should play. You know what? That's a stupid question, because if you play these games, you should like rolling dice. It's like rolling dice is your sole purpose. I like random rolls. Oh, I went with 1. Huh. Crazy. Went with 1. Alright, so right here we'll just put the 3, 6. Okay. And this is all in the book. Like, you guys can literally go through the book. And this is just, like, I believe this is the easiest part. I will say this. He definitely did a very great job putting together the character creation. And then 2 skill masteries. So we can do power, endurance, agility, intellect, sense, heart, and spirit. And I think there's 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah. Huh. I think you had something secretly with number 7. All right. 1. All right. So we're going to go with endurance and spirit, which does leave us kind of open to a few things. All right. And then we get to pick 1 form from the book. I don't know what kind of form. Let's see. I'm going to look at what kind of form we can do. I wouldn't mind showing you guys the book. Only you guys actually have to get the book to know it. So I don't want to like share too much information from the book. That's just my thing. 7 great clans. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I guess the radioactive scorpions is the clan that he's going to be a part of. Huh. Actually, I want to see if that would even be a fitting thing. And I do apologize, guys, here. Everyone in the background, for some reason, I got people in the kitchen talking when they're not supposed to be in the kitchen talking. Alright, so we went with... I'm not sure if the radioactive scorpions would be good for that or not. Some of the masteries they do is agility and endurance, but we do have endurance. And it says here heart. I wonder if that was supposed to be maybe more like spirit. Oh no. Heart is another thing. Never mind. Let me check the Shadow Vipers. Maybe we can get something near that end. Power, sense, and spirit. Oh. Silver Phoenix, maybe? Intellect, agility, senses. Huh. A Ronin. Maybe a Ronin would be better. We're just going to do a Ronin instead. Because anything would be good for that. So, kind of, a Ronin would kind of fit. There's a lot of Ronins in my games. Like, I guess we're all rogues. You know, I forgot. I did get a new subscription like 3 days ago. 4 days ago, I got two people. I want to welcome a couple people. Um. Oh shit! This is in the way. Oh. Let's try that again. Dylan Beecher joined the channel 4 days ago, and 3 days ago we actually had uh, Blind Eyes. Welcome, guys. I hope you guys do enjoy the channel. Okay, so back to my screen share. All right, so yeah, it looks like I'm gonna just be making up a ton of Ronins. All right, now we have to find something that would work good. I think I'm gonna go with the. We went with Heaven and Hell. I think I'm gonna go with the Heaven and Earth Romance. I'm gonna see what we have here. The 10,000 Swordsman track, which we will then write in. Oh, and I do got to write in the pool. 3. That's how much we will have stored in. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find in some endurance stuff. And I try to make things towards how the... Oh, well, I guess this... I mean, it has good spirit for certain things, but... not fitting for this character, because you want to play into the masteries, of course. I don't see much of endurance abilities in this one. Well, how about King of the Boundless Stone? That sounds powerful. Enduring. Now, let's see if something is related to... Oh, you know what? I think this will do good. So we are going to do the form that he is going to take is the King of the Boundless Stone. And the first form of it, which you just go down here and put it in the form, Root of Immortal Stone. And it's a type, it's a form. Requirements, doesn't look like it has, I mean, obviously you're probably going to need certain chakras and stuff, but doesn't actually say anything about which chakras needs to be involved. Oh, yeah, it does say Earth Chakra. Maybe not this one. I don't want to be limited. Oof. This one's kind of hard. This one's kind of hard. No, we're not doing Atomic Fist again. Atomic Dragon Fist. I did that on one. And there's like 14 of these. The 5 gateways. And it just says here that this would have to be... Okay. This would be it right here. I think this would be it. So we are going to fit him with this form here. The Unbeatable Master of Styles. It's a form. No requirement as far as what we know. Alright, so the very first thing that we are going to fit with is we have Fist and Foot of Steel. I should say that should be Fist and Fist Foot of Steel. Haha. Facing 9. And I think this is the... Oh yeah, you know what? I didn't get a chance to put the names in. That's right. All right, so facing 9, +1 to a punch or +1 to a punch or kick based attack. And then this one is going to have a facing of 3. And, you know what? We're not even going to put that in there. We'll just say +1 to a punch or kick-based attack. That was like throwing me way off. And then +1 to a block with your arm or leg. And then we get this one for a facing 0. Your bare hands or feet. Okay. All right, there we go. That is the form. That's not a bad form, actually. You know, this reminds me a little bit of like the Planeswalker cards. Um, the Planeswalker cards a little bit. That's all we're gonna stick with on that one. Okay, so now we get 3 novice. We get 3 novice level attacks. Huh. So let's see what we got here. Looks like most of these is agility, power. This one, all direction defense. Here's a nice one. Arm or leg. Cost 3. Rank 1. 0 to 3 facing. All right. And let's see, what else do we got here? This one's my favorite. Pressure Point Strike. It's a mudra. Any chakra, that's the deal. 3, 1, and any facing. There we go. And this one is Spirit. And these are just novice. I think the mudra should have came down here. I'm not sure if that's why this is a little bit bigger than up here, but I kind of just, at times, just put like other ranks down, other techniques down here, like expert level techniques. And then I think we are going to do, even though it's a secondary, I want to get a nice, make this guy a kickboxer. I think this would be good. All right. Now we just got to come up with... So we got that. Now we just got to get an expert level ability here. See, or we can get a Goop Kala. I'm not sure. I think for this guy, you know what? I think he's not very good at. Oh, you know what? This one would be a pretty good one right here for him. Today I will do the basic, because I think if you get once you get that, like if you trade an expert level skill for the Goop Kala and get one of those abilities, that'd be more for oh god, what do you call it? More for like advanced players, those who's been playing this a lot longer, those who are willing to go with ideas. I don't know. And this one would be Spirit. I think this technically plays a little bit. The only thing, so in order for me to do this, because the way I understand it, you start off with like a pool of 3. This is how much you hold up to, and then this is how much you can recover at a time. I would have to Piranha Flare for, I believe, 2 rounds. You know, gather up my piranha just to do this one attack. Like, this would have to be pretty good, and pray to God that I get it. Pray to God I could successfully do it, because holy crap. But it is one of the masteries I do have, which I'm still learning a little bit about this system. Like I said, we're going to do some playthroughs, and hopefully, once we get into some of these things, we'll be able to, how should I say, we're going to save this one. What should we call this person? Should this be a man or woman? Who's all in here? Fist those dice. Oh boy. Man. Okay. Well, we're gonna call him. We're gonna call this one Jay. Jay. I don't know. Jay something. Yeah, we'll just call him Jay. There we go. Jay it is. I'm a bit distracted tonight. Everybody, deal with me. Jay Boot Black. Bones. Jay Bones. Okay, Jay Bones it is. I got those J Bones. I got those J Bones. I got those J Bones. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So that's basically it. And then you get to go through and pick your starting weapons and armor and all that stuff you actually talk with your GM. We will actually probably do a little bit more step by step on that. And we'll actually probably do some more tomorrow. But we're not done quite yet, because there is another thing that I feel that I should definitely touch base on. Give me, so we've actually been going for about 30 minutes. Give me about, I'm going to click off here for about 5 to 9 minutes, and set this up, because I'm going to have my camera on. So that way you guys won't be able to see me, of course, because I don't do those, actual live shows. But, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to throw some of these dice. So here we go. And then we're going to throw down. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a solo play with my own character that I designed. We're We're going to go, I've actually got a nice place that this is going to take place in, and then we're supposed to have Witch King of Samra, or, as you guys also know him in chat, the Esoteric Order of Nerdity. Him and I, we're going to do a duet. So I'm going to GM a little bit, but I'm going to try to be a player, and we are just going to show how the system works and see how well we run it. So, like I said, give me about 5 to 8 minutes now, maybe less than that, maybe like 5 to 8 minutes to set up, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to read these dice. And I do have Joel here in the chat to actually make sure that I'm doing this correctly, because this has been a learning curve for me. So hopefully I won't screw it up so much. But here we go, because this is kind of important, because I think this is actually the most ingenious part of this entire system, is how you read this, because it's not like your normal D10 system, but D10s is definitely the one you guys want to go with. Like, that's going to be your dice. Good news is, I'm a Cyberpunk 2020 player and a Cyberpunk Red player. I bought a pound of D10 dice. A whole pound of them. Or what was it, 10 sets of D10 dice? I can't remember. I spent a lot of money on them, though. So, yep, that's me. Alright, so, with that, I did actually bring a little something special to honor Mr. Joel Clark today, so if he is still in the chat, this is for you, buddy. I actually wrote this for you, because it will be premiering on my actual plays. But here we go. So, I hope you like it.
Will quake. The strong will rise, the weak will break. The wasteland whispers, the fist repined. The lone wolf hunts beneath the crimson skies.
And we are back. I think that was about 5 minutes. That was about 6 minutes. So, I still had some time, but I don't care. Alright. Let me open up my window so you guys can see. We're going to open up TJ Vision. Here we go. Hope you guys can see that perfectly fine. I want to get deep and down. Oh, this thing looks like it's dirty. But I barely use this thing anymore. I actually have a new one that I'm about to use. Wait for that to focus a little bit. Alright, so, whenever you roll your effort, you always roll with whatever your effort score is and your dice pool. So that would essentially be 5 dice whenever you're doing an action, such as swimming, running up a hill, anything that you can really think of. Basically do this, including combat. Now, we're not going to go too much into examples of all that kind of stuff. I want to teach you how to read the dice and what kind of dice roll you would get. So we're going to, and basically how to read them when you roll them for basically anything. So we're going to roll, and hopefully I can come up with something good. Not really. So this is a good example of what I got here. So basically here, so this is essentially on most dice would be read as a 10, but with using it on the ones die, it reads as a 0. Generally on a lot of cases, this would count as a 10, but in this case, it does not. That is a 0. Generally, you'd use that something for stuff that you wouldn't really need a lot of points into or a lot of effort to put into. So that one you'd use for that, where you'd use the other ones for a little bit more strenuous techniques and stuff like that. I hope I got that right and not backwards, but we will go through this again some more. This is not going to be the only workshop that I'm actually currently doing. I'm going to be doing many more of these workshops for at least a few more days, including this weekend. So this right here, you didn't really get a set, but you did get 5 sets of ones, basically, in a sense, as how I was told. This would count as a rank 1 because you don't really have any dice you compare this. These are all singles. So this counts as your ranks, and these are the facings. So this is as basically a rank 1, this would be 17, 14, 12, 16. That's supposed to just be 0. And no, these dice do not explode. That's basically it right there. Let me see if I can get a different roll here. And no, I could just set the dice and use examples, but why do that? I like rolling. I like rolling to see what kind of odds show you guys what kind of odds on stuff you guys get. Jesus, I don't even know. We're going to put that as a 6, 9, 8, and 1. Okay, so the only dice here that I have anything in this is I have 2 8s, as you guys can see. 2 8s. This is effectively 28 because you have 2 dice and they're both facing 8. So that would be 28. How you would read it is you would count them as the sets. So each one, basically is like, that's your 10s. So the dice that you can match up is going to be your 10 section. And then the actual result is the facing, and you'd add that to the 10s. So my facings are 8, and I got 2 of them, so that's 28. And once again, these are all singles. So 19, 16, 11. But those don't matter. And then, let's see if I can come up with something decent. Maybe try rolling over here. Alright. Tabletop Junkie is bound determined to get some... Oh, holy shit. This is getting kind of retarded. Okay, a little bit better. I don't think that would help. I didn't want to use that. That's why I didn't use it. Yeah, I don't think it would help. All right. So this one is a little bit different because I have 2 dice that are sides of 8. And no, I did roll that. I did not put them like that. 2 dice that are facing of 8s and then 2 dice that are facing of 1s. So how you would do this is you got 1 rank 1 that is a facing of 5. You got rank 2 of facing of 8s, and then 2 rank 2s of facing of 1. So this would be 28, and that'd be 21, and that'll be just 15. So that's pretty much just about it. And then if you get something like this, this would be probably the coolest roll you can ever get. And yes, you just heard me roll it. I think this would be kind of like the coolest roll you guys can get. A little hard to get it, but, So then if you get something like this, that would count as a 0. That is 1 rank of facing of 9. And these are 3 ranks of facing of 8. So this will be 0, this will be 19, and this will be 38. So it's really that simple. And then whenever you use these for stuff, so like a 38, if you guys want to know what a 38 can do, you guys can go, depending on what you're trying to do. For us, we would probably try running uphill and holding your breath. Prolonged strenuous activity. For a 38, I essentially could withstand deadly atmospheric heat and cold, prolonging strenuous physical activity for days. God, might as well just put me in a pressure tube. So, stuff like basically you are like up in the air. You can endure starvation for 2 weeks and dehydration for 4 days. So that would be something I like when I have to roll my endurance for something like that. This would be a good roll to have. This is somewhat okay. That's crap. That's basically crap. You might as well just, toss it out. Even though you got like a rank 1, essentially that would count as a 10. But that would be like the lowest roll you can get. Sort of like a rank 0, but then if you have a rank 0, you're basically think of it like a minus, like a negative attribute, an attribute that is like the lowest of the low. But that's basically how you would read that. That is, when reading about it, it was kind of hard for me to wrap my head around, and I was really, really trying. But, once I did get a hold of Mr. Clark, and he was very nice about teaching me how to do that. So, yeah. And so, on average, pretty much you get anywhere from 1 or 2 ranks, it seems like. So, getting up into the higher forms of rankings, yeah. And we haven't even talked about Piranha yet. That is gonna be crazy. But I'm basically just learning. I'm still learning some of the basics on this. And as you can see here, I got like a single 1, a single 4, a single 2, and then a pair of 7s. This will be 27, and then 11, 14, 12. Once you get the hang of it and knowing how to read the dice, it's actually not that bad. I wish that would have just been like... Yeah. Yeah. I wish I would have gotten like 3/8 again. That would have been cool. Of course, I didn't really get 3/8 on a legit roll. So, that's pretty much about it. There's really nothing to it. It's actually, once you get the hang of it, it's very easy understandable. And I think it's definitely worth looking into. So tomorrow with my solo play, I will be doing a solo play on here. Let me put this up real quick. It's always good to invest in a few sets of D10s. I think that was like 10 sets of D10s, like 100 dice. So anyway, all right, so tomorrow we are going to the best of my ability, to the way I understand everything. I am still reading about a few things. I'm probably going to look a little bit more over some stuff tonight. And then tomorrow we are going to address, we are going to actually play out a solo play adventure. I'm even going to do some role playing and some acting. I may do some voices. So yeah, that's going to be really weird for me, but I've done them before, so here we go. So one of the things I am going to do is demonstrate how the system works to the best of my ability, to how I understand it, and hopefully Mr. Clark will be able to catch me and be able to go, okay, this is how you do that, this is what you're doing wrong, because I definitely am going to run this game in the future, coming up in 2025, and I'm probably going to roll, like, you know, probably play a month's worth of this, because, or at least 1 month worth of this, because I think that this is a very good system to really check out and a very good game. Especially if you like fighting style animes type games. Those are usually pretty fun. I'm a big Naruto and Bleach fan, so definitely. Definitely. Alright, real quick. There is one more thing I want to share with you guys. This link is also in my description down below. There is 12 days left exactly. So, here we go. Hang on one second. No. What the freaking hell? There we go. Alright, this is Mr. Joel's Kickstarter. It looks like he got a few more backers. So, like, yeah, because I think it was at like 64 the other day. I'll have to double check that. I think he got 4 more backers. 12 days to go. I am backed because I'm getting some more. Okay. So, you know, so like if you go down here, like I think this is worth checking out. Definitely worth investing in. It's going to be a pretty good, pretty awesome game coming forward. This is the first supplement to the actual core book, the way I understand it. So, reach some of the stretch goals. So, we are at 2,000. So, we were furiously funded. So, we are going to receive, we've broken the divine seal and unleashed hell. The book is getting written. This is minimum funding for level of art, writing, design, and layout for commence. If when we get here, this, then it goes to a nightmarish dream of pure addition and iron into two-fisted reality, baby. All right. So, I'd like to actually see... I did say this the other day. I'd like to actually see this get, at the very least, I would like to see it actually get funded at 15,000, because I want to see what kind of more artwork he can actually put in there that would make my eyeballs basically pop out of my sockets, or that would basically burn my eyes out of my eye sockets. I actually would like to see, the 15,000 stretch goal. At the very minimum, if we can't reach that, at least the 10,000. And if not that, then at least the 5,000. I want to see one of these 3 stretch goals reached at the very least. So, he's not far. He's about halfway to the next stretch goal. Actually, more than halfway. He's almost there. So why don't we get in here, get this guy funded? I've seen his core book. I think it's awesome. So get in here, because I'm going to be doing some more work, some more workshop videos regarding this and Mr. Joel Clark. So, catch it while it's hot, baby. That's what I say. All right. that's everything I have at this time. I hope everyone liked the stream. We went for almost about an hour. Usually I don't do that for streams such as these. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I do. I can't remember. I haven't done a workshop video in so long. So, and this is not going to go in my normal workshop videos, or it might. But this is also going to go in a different playlist, so that way you guys can catch some more of his stuff coming from them. So in that little like hold a song that we had right there, that is going to be the intro to two of my adventures. One is going to be called I forgot what one of them is going to be called. Give me just a second. One is going to be called the Scorched Arena, and then the other one is going to be the Ember Throne. These are adventures I've been kind of writing out and pulling ideas from of what we can kind of do. The Scorched Arena is going to be me soloing it, and then we're going to meet someone else, which is where the Esoteric Order of Nerdity is going to come in with his character, and then we're going to play in a group play, and then see where we go from there. I haven't gotten to know nobody else for this. A lot of people were kind of skeptical about coming in on this, I'm not going to lie. But I am trying to pull in more players as we speak, because regardless if people like it or not, this is actually going to be a game I am going to run next year for sure. So it will be on my channel. So definitely, you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. Go to Mr. Joel Clark's channel, like and subscribe for him. I believe he's also on Twitter as well. You guys can find him under Joel. Believe he is the king of the Thrown Fist. Or you can just go under my followers and find them under there too. So yeah, definitely like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach to 500, and I actually kind of climbed up there kind of quick, because I was at like 274, 276, 277 for a long time. Now I'm at like 285. So please hit that like and subscribe button, because I've got more stuff coming out for indie developers. I'm loving what I see here, so let's give them some love, people. All right, you guys have a great and wonderful night, and remember to work hard, play hard, game hard, love each other, because there's not enough of that in the world. Game on, everybody. You guys have a great and wonderful night, and then tomorrow we are going to come back with a full-fledged fight between an NPC and me, and hopefully we can get this right. My original solo play is for me to get my head wrapped around how to GM a game such as this. So I'm really working hard at that. You guys have a great night.